Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we have a topic, lifting. Anything we are taking up to ground or right to left, left to right, up to down, down to up. We are doing any movement, that one is called lifting. Anything we are moving one place to other place, up to down, down to up. And this activity is called lifting. There is a two type of lifting. One is manual lifting, the second one is mechanical lifting. A manual lifting person, he can handle some material by manual handling. They are not using any type of machine. That one is called manual lifting without any equipment. Here you seen the now the person, if he is sitting and he is not bending his backbone and he is trying to take up something. That one is manual lifting. And by manual lifting, only we can lift an international standard less than 20 kg. 20 kg is the last limit. In Aramco standard, 15 kg we can lift. More than 15 kg, nobody can lift. And if the weight is more than 20 kg, it means we need 2 persons, they can lift. More than 40 kg, 3 persons can lift. But sometimes the material is more heavy, then we cannot use the manual lifting, we use some machine equipment. Forklift also we are using for this purpose, loading, unloading purpose also. Forklift is the equipment which one we are lifting a material by forklift, loading, unloading. Mostly we are using a pilot under the load. That one is there is a fork, they are coming to there and they are going to lift to that one. Our forklift operators, they need the documents. The forklift operator, if he is coming from outside to inside, we must be wait at the gate because inside may be dark area, outside have a light. Immediate, he cannot enter to that area, he must check first. If the visibility is clear, then after that he can enter to there. And the forklift operator, he is a trained, have a knowledge. And also forklift operators, if the Aramco side is working, then need to Aramco certification. The Saudi government license also they required in Saudi Arabia. And other countries also they need to driving license. And after that, some other sites they also need the third-party certificates, a TUV certificate, or like this. Without this, they cannot do any activity in the forklift also. The forklift also have a capacity. How much capacity? That equipment they can lift 5 tons. This they cannot put to load. The one more thing for forklift, if the forklift width is the fork width is 2 feet, it means the 6 foot width they can lift. If the 4 feet, it means 12 foot width they can lift to there. This is the basic thing for the forklift. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. You will class. Okay. Then this one forklift, if we are using to there, then forklift, the basic requirement we check to these are. Okay. The other thing is when we are checking to this in the forklift, at some area we are not using the simple forklift with the engine. Mostly in the plant, some area we are using to forklift, but there is some system. Which one is the client they accepted that one we can use. Sometimes they are required to their the battery power forklift we are using to there because they're not allowed to use the any gasolines or these things. Sometimes some area they allowed to only gas engines they use to their in the forklift. But which type of they required of that company they allow to us which type of this forklift they can use to there in that area. The capacity and because there is if the cause of ignition that area is also they are going to protect by that. For that purpose they are using a statistics energy to their means battery powers they are using to their forklift. And the most important thing in the lifting we are using to there, we use to that equipment crane. Okay, the crane is very important for our activity because without crane, heavy jobs we cannot take to there, we cannot lift. And sometimes this crane also we have some different types of crane. Basic crane we have 4 type of crane: mobile crane, crawler crane, mobile crane, crawler crane. Yes, same like can you seen that or there's a wheel or like this. That one is crawler crane. And the also crawler crane we consider in the mechanical crane also. The same, huh? And the third one is overhead crane. And the fourth one is tower crane. Under this 4 types, there's a lot of types also coming more under this one. So for example, when we seen to there in the at the platform, the overhead crane like the tops of the building. For example, from here to here, both sides they have a track, and this crane move from here, they go to there, they take some job from there, we fix here in this area, they can move in the building, the overhead crane. And the top side they have a track, but some tracks have a ground at the ground. The crane move from here to other side and upside. That one is called gantry crane, but this basic 4 type only. This is the other thing. Then also we have a one more crane. There is a wheel under that crane, big heavy power wheel. That one is elephant crane, but no need to write that one separately. 4 type must be keep in your mind. And also sometimes we are using to monkey crane. The monkey, this is a simple crane, mechanical crane, but there is a only system of the lifting. They have a different. They are same like clamp, and they going to inside the water. Then after taking a stone, getting out, then putting to there. That one is also yes. Sometimes garbage, kachras, these all things they are trying to lift. That one is also coming in the monkey type. But those are under this. These are this is a direct crane. Sometimes there is a backside 2 wheels, and this is a moving from one place to other place. That one is direct. But those all coming under to this 4 type. Basic how much type? 4 type. Mobile crane, crawler crane, overhead crane, tower crane. Now first I'm going to talk about the mobile crane. The mobile crane have a wheel. Okay, tire. Easily we can move one place to other place. Where we have activities, they can travel from there and complete crane move one place to other place. That one is mobile crane. The mobile crane have some important parts. The mobile crane, first they have a wheel, then have a hydraulic boom, a telescopic boom. Yes, and then with the hydraulic boom they have a angle meter, and the hook, chain block, and there is a hydraulic system under chassis. Under chassis, under the engine, they have some system. We check to their some oils or something is leakage or something, we can check under chassis. Then the operator cable. Inside the operator cable, we have some documents, load charts. These all things is available. The load movement indicator inside the cable we can check. And 360 visibility in the cable also. The operator can see all sides, not only front side, left, right, back, or everywhere. Yes, operator for operators. And the other thing, the safety brakes we checked in the crane. If the load is unstable, crane going to collapse, immediate they drop the load. By this purpose, there is inside our safety brakes. They drop the load. And top side of the boom, we have a one important thing, anti-tow block. Anti-tow block means when this material is going near to this boom, at that time, operator is not looking to this because operator is sitting inside the crane. But when this load reach to near to boom, at that time, stop. Automatic. Yes, because there is a one lock, which one is activate, giving alarm. Operator also is listening, and then after that, stop to this crane. Crane cannot pull more because otherwise, if we continue, this one is pulling, then maybe damage the booms, crane, everything. Yes, by this purpose, we are using their anti-tow block. Anti-tow block, limit switch. Anti-tow block. The other name is limit switch is there. This limit is finished, then after that, crane stop. And some computerized crane also completely stop there because why they are doing to this mistake? They must be carefully they use to there. This is a device like this ring. This wire is coming from there. When coming to near, at that time this load little bit up and then it stop, not going to there more. Anti-tow block. And this device also we are showing to you in the crane also after that. For the crane, when we are going to park, we must be checked to that area near to crane. We don't have any excavation. If there is some excavation or something, we cannot park a crane. Crane always we keep far from the excavation. Okay? And if the normal excavation 1 meter or 2 meters, we must be give the distance from edge of excavation to 2 meters. If this excavation is 3 meters, then we give the distance 3 meters. If the 4 meter, we need to 4 meters, like this, because this crane must be stable. If there is near to excavation, that's near to crane. The same accident happened in the Makkah, in Haram. The crane, they parked there, then after that they start the excavation near to crane, then crane collapsed and several people, they are expired. And Bin Laden is banned. At that time banned. Now again, this one is open, but that's very big accident. In MMG, yesterday I talked with you. The crane accident happened there in Hadid plant, then after that the MMG is banned. The small mistake giving a very big loss. For the company and people, and a lot of people, they are expired by that. The other, the crane, when we are parking to there, we fully extend the outriggers. Okay, which one is crane off the tire, because tire cannot take at that time load when crane is lifting us some material. Before we must be park a crane and fully extend the outrigger. There is a how many rigger? One is outrigger. Outrigger means this one is lifting a crane. Crane off the tire. Crane at that time not lifting any load at the tire. Tires are free. Those device is called outrigger. And under the outrigger we are using a pads, floating pads, portable pads, wooden pads. Yeah. And wooden pads also have a capacity 200 times. 200% capacity required for the wooden pad. Means if the 6-inch base plate, 6-inch base plate, it means we need more than 2 feet this wooden pad. Like this, stable. Because if they are small area or we cannot put wooden pad, this steel also going to inside, then after that crane can collapse. But this is the capacity of wooden 200%. And the other thing, There is a riggers. How much rigger? One is a outrigger. Number two, person who is giving signal to crane. That one is rigger. The third thing, the rigging material. Which one material we are using with the crane? Shackles, D-shackles, eye-bolts, shillings, ropes, belts. Those are material called rigging material. Okay? The person who is giving signal to crane, that person is called rigger. The crane getting a support from the ground to aft oil, that one is also called outrigger. Understand now? Three riggers. Which one? Outrigger. Person who is giving signals, that person is rigger.
Rigging material.
The rigging material, which one is we are using in the crane? Shackles, D-shackles, clamps, chains, ropes. These all things coming in the material, rigging material. Okay, the material using for the rigging. For the crane, mobile crane, and crawler crane, we are using the person who is giving a signal. By signal, they are giving message to operator. The senior person is a rigger for the crane. Riggers controlling to crane. Operator is the second person, but rigger is the first responsible for the crane. Okay? And rigger, he knows the signal, how he is giving signal. If he is taking up something, then he is giving signal like this, slowly. If directly, he can give this signal. Down, like this. Extend the boom, he can give the signal like this. Reduce the boom, like this. Get to right, he is giving signal. Emergency stop, he can use to hand like this. Okay? And if they complete the all work, he can put to hand like this. There is 20 signals we can show to each other. And for the crane, we always check to these all things. When we are going to take a car, hire a new crane, first we check to these all things and check the tag, check the third party certificates, load capacity, these all things. Then after that we can bring to crane at the site. And crawling crane. Crawling crane have a tire, not a tire, chain. And crawler cranes cannot move one place to other place. At the road also we cannot bring because this one is damage the road. Which area we are going to use this crane or that area we install to this crane. We are transporting to this type of crane by low bed. Not directly this crane come by road. Okay. By low bed we can bring to this type of crane. Because this one is damage the road if we are using at the road. And mechanical boom is there. Mechanical boom means they structure, they make to buy this. They cannot extend this boom. How much manufacturer coming to this one is only they can use. Their boom cannot extend or cannot reduce because this is manufacturer coming. But the mobile crane, hydraulic boom, telescopic boom, they can extend, they can reduce. And sometimes little bit we can extend the mechanical boom and hydraulic boom. There's that device we use, fly jib. If we have a 50-meter extension, but we need the 55 or 60, then we have a one piece, which one is manufacturer they are giving to us. That piece we fix to there at the top, then after that we can extend it. Okay, this fly jib. The fly jib also we can use with the mechanical boom and hydraulic boom, but the manufacturer company they give us. Okay, this fly jib always attached with the boom. And all ropes which one we are using to there, they check the capacity, and then after that we can proceed. The mechanical crane mostly we are using in the deserts. And there is mechanical, this one, crawler crane also don't have outriggers. Okay? Without outriggers, this crane work because chain also have a capacity. There is not a tire to blast and then after that collapse. This chain cannot blast like this. And the third one, overhead crane. Overhead crane we are using inside the building. Okay? We are taking one material one place to other place. At that time we are using the operator also can operate from the ground because by remote. And sometimes upside they have a operator place, if he is operating from the top, then after this they need the rigger also. He can give the whistle, remove the people from that area, and they can change the position of the load. The tower crane person only one time he is going to top. After that evening he is coming out because some tower crane is very high rise building they are using it there. And for that purpose, operator continue not coming and going because very difficult to go to there and come. And he have a proper place at the cabin. He have a toilet there. Drinking water he can take by the lift, and other all facility he can take to there. There is a proper room like a AC, and he is continue staying there. When he is coming back, at that time he is coming down. Going time one time he is going in. At last he is coming back. Full day he is staying there, and he can send his material and he can take some material there. And that operators he cannot see at the ground signal, he cannot receive by signals. Only they are using to their some other different device, radios, mobiles, and other wireless, some other source they can use, but signal not visible to him. Only by mobile they are giving, but same the person is responsible who is rigger at the ground. That person connect with him. Without his order, he cannot do anything. If he says stop, he stop. He said pull, pull. Get forward, forward, back. He is always following the instruction of the rigger who is at the ground by mobile, not a signal. Because signal is not possible to see. He cannot see to there. Sometimes he is very hard area. And also under that area, nobody know. Outside, he don't know. Because that area is also struck by the visibility is not possible there for this purpose. The four type of crane, but under two these all coming. The other thing, in the lifting purpose, nobody can travel at the load, and nobody can come under the suspended load. Nobody can come under the suspended load. When crane suspend a load, lift a load, under the load nobody can cross. If anybody try to this one is directly, not a simple violation, kill the person.
Yes, sir.
Very big violation this one. It's not allowed to take anything under the suspended load.
Yes, sir.
And don't cross under the suspended load. And further, when we are putting to this, starting this activities, lifting activities, we must be put the barricade, signboard, the lifting in the under process. This type of signboard is required to there. Then barricade to this full area, not only crane, we put the warning, no. Full area we covered and keep to inside that crane.
So this type of what have
Sir, under boom,
special signs?
Yes, lifting sign.
sir, under boom, all areas will be barricaded.
Yes, full area. Full area we covered. Which area we have our boom can, for example, we have activity from this area to this area. We can move to this all area we can cover. Not only crane including to this area, which area we have activities. And nobody allowed to come in that area. And without rigor permission or authorized person who is lifting to this material, their laborers are lifting labor, they can enter to that area. Otherwise, nobody can enter to that area. But when they lift a load, at that time nobody can come. And for the controlling of the load, we are using a tagline. And tagline always we tie opposite direction. For example, if you are lifting some load, okay, taken up, and when we lift the load, we must be tie the rope one side, other side also. The 2% tagline holding to there, okay, tagline holder laborers. They are lifting, holding because this material cannot hit to anything. By this purpose, we are holding this. When this one reach to up, then we leave to tagline. Then where they can drop, that area is also they can hold to. Tagline is very important for the controlling the load purpose. Okay. Now we have a plan to start something. This one is basic information for the lifting. Now we are starting our proper presentation. And after this presentation, if you have any question,